Hey guys, welcome back to Charlie's vlog, and this week we're going to be covering basic retrieves 1 to 4, the way that I like to do it, and we're also going to be teaching Charlie to use his nose to find a retrieve, which is the beginnings of us doing hunting. I also just quickly wanted to mention this week in my video that I do tend to work at quite a quick pace and I am able to teach quite quickly, and you should never judge the standard that you're at against the age that my dog might be or what I'm teaching. You train for your ability because you're going to probably struggle to keep up with the speed that I'm working at, and it doesn't matter. You don't have to. Isn't that right, Charlie? Just work at the speed you are able to work at and enjoy the process. Patience though, it's repetitive and you need a lot of patience. Anyway, hope you enjoy this video. Right, so I'm going to do a little bit of retrieving here this evening with Charlie. I've got my back against the wall because that does help take away one of the options for the dog to go away. Now Charlie is actually reliably retrieving now. So although you'll see me in a lot of my videos where I use the training lane, he's pretty much 98% good at coming back. So I don't need to worry about that in this case so much. Just because I'm not doing it, if you're still struggling with retrieving, you should definitely still use a restricted space. So at the moment, I'm just going to do a simple out and back retrieve with Charlie. And then right at the beginning, I'm just going to keep it super fun. I'm going to tease him a little bit and let him run in like that. A little bit of soft encouragement. Oh, a little bit over there. Good boy. So I'm opening my legs here to allow him to come a little bit further. Now, with a lot of my clients, I only encourage them to get the front feet up on their knees, but he's really, really good. He doesn't rig about. He doesn't try and get away from me. He holds the retrieve really well. So it's really, really easy. Right. So I'm going to do a static retrieve between my legs now. So I'm going to throw it out, push him into a sat position between my legs, right hand on my chest, on his chest, and I'm going to throw that right arm out. Back. Good boy. I wouldn't normally make him wait that long, but obviously I was just trying to give you some verbal information there. So I'm going to do the same on the next one. Right hand on the chest, left hand on the base of the back. Hold him in that sat position, and then I throw my right arm out and say back. So I'm going to throw it out. Sat position, back. Good, straight out, straight back. Good boy, lovely. Good boy. One more time like that. Throw it out, push him into a sat position, back. Good boy, well done. Good lad, straight up. Right, so I'm going to do the same on my left-hand side this time. Other than that, exactly the same. So I'm going to throw the retrieve out, push him into a sat position, right hand on the chest, back. Good boy. Good boy. Legs apart still here because I want to get him right up on me. Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. Same again. I'm going to hold him in the sat position on my right hand side, push him into a sat position, back. Good boy. Well done. You have to be quite firm sometimes holding them in that sat position. They are going to wriggle, but that's completely fine and no problem. I'm going to let him run in on this next one just to keep it fun. This does wear him out quite quickly because I can do quite a few retrieves with him. Good boy. So we're going to do one more on the left-hand side. Okay. I'm going to throw it out. Push him into a sat position. Back. Good. Lovely basic retrieve. Good lad. Well done. Good boy. Well done. Good boy. Good boy. Right. So I'm going to do one with a training lead now. So I'll pop that under my salopet corner. Got my tiny little training lead on here. Pop it on over the top of his head. Now, right at the very beginning, I normally let them just run in on one or two, just to get them used to staying focused on the retrieve and hopefully not getting them distracted by the lead. It can distract them at first. It's something you have to work through. He's very good at it, so I've got no problems at all. So I'm going to push him into a sat position on my left-hand side again. Throw the retrieve out, push him into a sat position, back. Good boy. Good lad. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Really good retriever. Well done. He's a very soft dog, so I have to be quite gentle with him. He's easily knocked, and I don't want to do that with him. I'm going to keep it all nice. Right, guys. So this is the second time I'll have done this. So because he's got such a good retrieve now, up to now all the retrieving is sight-based, and it's just about timing and restriction and the dog paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm now wanting to teach my dog to use his nose. Hopefully you can see me through here. And so what I'm going to start off doing is giving him a basic retrieve where I throw it in amongst this broken structure, okay? And I've got the wind in my face. It might be slightly side on, so I'll see how he comes onto the retrieves. But basically, to start off with, I'm going to throw a retrieve out and let him go straight away. And then we're going to play it from there. We're going to start off with quite a big retrieve, and then we're probably going to hopefully go down to a much smaller retrieve, which is going to make him work a lot harder for the retrieve. So I'm going to start off with one of my favourite 30-gram puppy dummy that I use. So I'm just going to throw it out and I'm going to cover his eyes, just so he lost sight of that. So you can see he's working that out. There you go, straight away. Now I might not do as much talking here because at the moment it doesn't take much for him to give up on the retrieve. And if I interact with him, believe it or not, that would detract from that. So do the same again. I'm going to throw it a bit further this time, and then I shut his eyes. There we go. So he's figuring that out, into the wind, that tail going, boom, there we go, found it. Good boy, well done. Good boy, Charlie. Good boy, Charlie. So this time I'm going to rub it on the ground a little bit first, just to leave a bit of scent running up to where I'm going to throw it. So this time I'm going to throw it and then turn around, and then I'm going to put him down. That's hopefully to disorientate him a little bit. If he looks for help, he's figuring it out. I think the wind's just slightly to the side here. There you go, good boy. Well done, Charlie. I've just moved slightly in position because of the wind direction. I think it's slightly coming from me here. I can tell that by the way he figures it out. So I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to throw it, cover his eyes. I don't want him to see. Generally speaking, if he goes straight to it, I know it's been sight-based. Charlie. So I'm going to make it a little bit more difficult now. I'm going to use a smaller retrieve. Charlie. Not with a wee. Okay, so this is a lot smaller now. Good boy, well done. Good boy. Charlie, good boy, well done. Good boy. So I'm going to kick this about a bit this time. Kick it in there a little bit. What I'm going to do this time, it's already in there. I'm going to throw some leaf litter down so he thinks I'm throwing something. Good boy, well done. Good boy. Good lad. I'm going to throw it on a bit further this time. Where's he go? Good boy. Well done. Good boy. Charlie. Good boy. When he gets onto the centre of the retrieve, at the moment, it's hard for me to pull him off it, which is fine. Come on. Good boy. So this time I'm not actually going to put the retrieve down, so I can just keep him hunting just for a little bit longer. So I'm going to let him use just the other retrieve for now. Good boy. Charlie. Good boy, where's he going? See, he could love that hit of scent off my hand there. As soon as he pulls away, back to my hand. Charlie. Now this time I'm going to let him find the retrieve at my fingertips. Charlie. Good boy, well done. Whoa, quite warm work this. Good boy, well done. Good boy. I'm going to do the same one more time. So I'm not putting the retrieve down so he doesn't draw onto it. Okay. Here. Good boy. Charlie. Good boy. Come on in. Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. Just got this. Good boy. That's what I wanted. Come a bit closer. One more over here. Charlie, Charlie. I'm going to let him find it on this next one. Charlie, Charlie. Good boy. Put it down now. Sit down. Good boy. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. There will be another episode next week where you can follow more adventures of Charlie's training. Don't forget, if you're looking for any help and support, go through to my Facebook page, Hampshire Spaniel Training, where you can send me a message. Happy training.